Okay, so I'm going to show you guys my planner, and this is what it looks like. It's called the Happy Planner. I got this one at Hobby Lobby. They have a pack of them, but you can order them on Amazon. You can order them from happyplanners.com. But what I like, I mean, this one's big, but I like big, okay? I've had smaller planners. I have several planners that were used before up in here, okay? But I like it because on this page, okay, I have all of, you know, I've got conference stuff written here. I've got my boys' games written on here. I've got vacation. You know, I've got all those kind of things that I want to keep track. All of the calls that I do with you guys are on here as well. So I have that all written on here. Biggest thing when I started, okay, your family stuff goes on here first. Okay, first of the month, my boys' games go on here. You know, the vacation goes on here. And then I work around my calls, and the things on this calendar, you know, are worked around my family stuff. Okay, so as a new consultant, I would highly encourage you to do that. Know when you know, if you have vacation, guys, don't do parties that week. Okay, take it off. Okay, enjoy that time with your family. Okay, because you want them to enjoy Pampered Chef and, you know, support you in your business. So here is what this page looks like. Okay, I'll show you this one here. But I split up this, it's just boxes. So inside these boxes, okay, I write this information. So I have my host, name, address, phone number, email, and then I have down here at the bottom, it says send packet, and then I have a blank, start party, blank, who they book from, blank. Okay, so as soon as I book a party, okay, the first question that I'm going, you know, after they say, yes, I'll book a party, okay, I look at my calendar and I say, okay, my next set of parties that I want to start is going to be the 11th. So I'll say my next parties are going to start the 11th. Will that work for you? Okay, because I want to give them an exact date. Okay, if they say, well, I have vacation that week, can we do the next? Great. Okay, but 95% of the people usually will say that's fine. Okay, they don't have to clean their house. They don't have to get a bunch of stuff ready. They just have to show up on Facebook a few times a day. Okay, so most people will say, sure, that works. Okay, so I give them that date. Once I fill that 11th, I go to the 18th. And I say, okay, the 18th, there's my next parties that are starting, the 18th to the 24th. Will that work for you? Okay, as soon as they say yes, I say, can I get your, you know, your address, your phone number, your email, so I can send you a packet in the mail. Okay, that's our next conversation. They send me that information. I immediately write it in my planner. Guys, I never want to forget about a booking. Okay, trust me, it can happen. They can send you it. It gets shuffled in, you forget to reach back out. Okay, so I always try to write that down as quickly as possible. Okay, so I write down my planner when they're starting. So that way I know how many parties do I have starting these times. Okay, I personally like to have 3 to 4 parties every week. Okay, that's my goal. Okay, because I know I typically are going to have 1 to 2 high, maybe a middle, maybe a lower, maybe one that doesn't qualify. Okay, that's pretty typical. And if I can look at the whole week and say, okay, for this week, I had this much in sales, because you may have some parties here, may have some here, may have some here, but if they average out and this is how much sales I have in that week, that's pretty good. If you only have 1 party weeks and that one maybe doesn't do so good, it's like, man, you know, that was a flop, okay? But if you have more, then you're working with more, okay? And you are going to have, you're going to feel more success because you're not relying solely on one party to, you know, for all the success, okay? Because not every host is going to do exactly what you say. Not every host is going to listen, you know, to the advice that you give, okay? Not every host is going to have 30 to 40 members, okay? But if you have those other good parties mixed in, okay, then it is much better. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. And we're going to go in here to the website. Okay, so this is just logging into pamperedchef.com. Hold on. I have these other ones open from earlier. Okay, so first thing when you log in here, okay, I want you to go into Dash. This purple box, which I know Brittany has been in here, okay, purple box is your friend. Okay, so start working through Dash. Okay, it's going to help you going. Okay, so the first things that you need to do is start you know, they only take a few minutes here and there. When you have those chances, open up Dash and start working through that, okay? Over here on the left-hand side, okay, this has most of the stuff that you need. Other than in your name, drop down, you can come and look at your account information. This has your personal website stuff. You can shop for supplies. That is view your personal website, change stuff about it, manage your personal stuff. So if you ever need to go in and things, you know, with money, that's about your subscription. If you go into your account, click on my account, okay, this is going to show you. So this is about your personal website. This is about your account. If you need to change your address, if you moved, or you need to change your bank information, you need to change your email, you know, all that kind of stuff is going to be under account, okay? Under here, if you need to see finances, you want to see what your paycheck look like, you can go to my commission statement, okay? This is where you change your direct deposit, okay? Manage your direct deposit. If you want direct deposit, comes 2 times a month. You're going to get paid the 7th and the 21st. Anything submitted the 1st through the 15th, you get paid the 21st. Anything submitted the 16th through the end of the month, you get paid the 7th. Okay, this is your order payment account. This is basically your bank account. So if anyone pays you a check or cash and you enter that they paid you a check and cash, you deposit the check and then it comes out of your order payment account. Okay, so that's what the order payment account. You know, you aren't necessarily going to use an order payment account a whole lot just because with pretty much being virtual, you know, back when I was doing cooking shows, people were paying me with checks and cash a lot. Okay, everyone pretty much orders with a credit card online now. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that as much, but it's a good thing to have. Okay, so over here, shop for your business. Now you can see that is also one of the tools on the left, but it's also here as well. Okay, so if you want to go back in and look at your old orders, track your orders, that stuff is going to be in here. Order anything from PC Gear. This is all of our Pampered Chef shirts and business cards and things like that. Those are all under PC Gear. I'm going to admit a couple more here. Okay, so let's go over here and I want to show you guys shop for supplies for a second. So if you go on shop for supplies, then click here to shop now. Okay, so sample right now they took out they have the summer cast iron skeleton here, but they took out the spring. Okay, pretty soon in August they'll be adding in the new fall stuff in here. So what sample is, notice this blender is $174.50. These things are all half price. Okay, so they're half price in the sample order, and that will be the fall supplies as well. So when the new fall stuff gets in here, you can get one of each of them at 50% off as a consultant. Okay, and it will be in there for several months before the new, you know, the new spring stuff comes out. Okay, so that's sample. Then you have supply. Okay, here's new. So you can see all the new spring products and you will get your 20% off discount. Okay, so supply, this is where you can order new catalogs. Okay, the new catalog comes out September 1st. Okay, so for those of you that just joined, you most likely are not going to need any new spring catalogs. The 25 that came in your kit, you know, will probably be enough. Okay, but this is good until September 1st, and then the new fall catalog is going to be in here. So you can order 100 for 45. You can order 25 of them for 19. Okay, there's giveaway stuff in here. So you can get a pack of different stuff. You can get knives and stick them in people's stockings for Christmas. You can get tongs and stick them in, you know, whatever you want to do, these things are available. Let me show you. There's Season's Best. You can get several of those for $10. Now, these envelopes, I just got some today. They come in a pack that looks like this, okay? And you get 25 of them for $7.50. Okay, so here's what they look like. They're bigger than this. They're all folded down. They're bigger than this size. they will fit your whole packet in there. And I use them for my packets just because they're plasticky, and I like that if they get wet for some reason, it protects them, okay? So I will do a supply order and order these. And then the other thing that I order is, let me find it, I think it's on this page. Okay, these party planners. Okay, so you get 25 of these for $2. Okay, so you get some of these in your kit, I think, but you can order more if you would like. But I am going to show you this. I like ordering them. I usually just will throw them in because they are 25 for $2. I figure, you know, ink is going to cost me more than that to print this stuff. And they're nice, thick, plasticky paper. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I write on these in a second. But another thing that you can do, if you go into Dash, okay, click on your Dash purple box, and then you're going to type party planner in the search bar. Search for anything, type party planner. And there they are right here. So if you click party planner, this is the PDF that you can print. So say you need some more and you don't have the order coming yet. This is how you can print them off. Okay, here it is. Okay. All right. So other thing that I want you to know, go back to Consultant's Corner here. So if you hit Explore on the left-hand side, this is where you're going to find your host and your guest special. Host special, guest special. Okay, this is what the host can get for discount every month. So here's June's, here is July's. Okay, so if I click on July, I can download it and I can print it. Okay, so July special, when they're party, so first of all, they can get any one item or set at 60% off in the catalog. They want the quick cooker, they get it at 60% off. They want a skillet set, they get it at 60% off. They want, whatever, a knife block, they get it at 60% off. With the exception of the beloved air fryer. We're still working on building the supply up. So when the party gets to $650, then the host can get it at 60% off, making it $111. Okay, so the goal for every party this month is $650 in sales. Here's why. Okay, they're gonna still get the 60% off at $200, but they get a $100 host bonus. So when their party gets to $650, normally they get $115 in free. Instead, they'll get $215 in free. Let's say they have a $1,000 party, they usually get $215 in free. Instead, they'll get $315 in free. Basically, it's a $100 bonus of free product, but their party has to hit $650. Okay, so that is the goal of every party. $650 in sales for our host. They're going to get that $100 extra in free, plus they can get the air fryer when it gets to $650. Okay, so that I will send in my host packet. I also send the guest special. And this is just when the guests spend $80, here's what they're going to get. And this includes the host too. When your host buys it, spends $80, then they get it as well. So they can get this Disney Toy Story set, this Disney Toy Story set, so set 1 or 2, or a tomato knife. So that will, when people order, it will pop up at the end and it will say, here are your choices. What would you like for your free gift? And then they pick. Okay. So this is, but I go ahead and I print this July guest offer special out and I put it in the packets. Last thing here. So this big plus sign, when I hover over it, usually it says create. I don't know what it's doing. There it goes, create, okay? Or you can go to my parties and orders. So if I click on my parties and orders, okay, now I can create just an order if someone just wants to purchase something. But typically if someone wants to purchase something and I have a party open, I will just add the order to that person's party and help the host out, okay? And I can still have it shipped to that person. So, but if I don't have a party open for some reason, then you can always just do a separate order by itself, okay? So we're gonna create a party. We're gonna do a virtual party. We're gonna start it on the 11th. It automatically defaults 7 days. I leave it at that, even though my parties go till Friday, I go ahead and put it the date of Saturday. Because some people, a lot of times I extend my party to that Saturday. So I just keep it on 7 days later. Starts on Saturday, ends on Saturday, okay? I'm gonna have my husband loves hosting parties for me, so I'm gonna put him as a host. Notice once I put his information in, which is our old address, by the way, it automatically defaults down here. It says party page, first name, last name, date the party starting. This is the link that people will order from, okay? So once you hit create party, okay, once you hit create party, it takes you to this page. Okay, you can edit the picture. You can change this to whatever it is. So when people click on the link, here's what they see. Pampered Chef Party hosted by Todd Harper. They click on shop now. They see whatever picture you picked. Order by Saturday, July 18th. Okay. You can change the picture, like I said, the links. First link, this is the party page link. This is how people order. So you copy this and you can post it on Facebook into your party. Host dashboard, okay? This is how my hosts place their orders. So I share the host dashboard link with my hosts, and I also share this training video with my host on what all they can do with their host dashboard. So I usually do both of these at the beginning of the party. I send them their host dashboard. I send them the video on what they can access with their host dashboard, okay? Both of those I typically send at the beginning of the party, okay? So if you ever need to change the date, or a person says, hey, I need to change the address that that it's being shipped to, just click on name, date, host, okay? And you can edit and you can change any of this information. Okay, you can change and you can do an alternate shipping location where it ships to someone else, but the name on it is this. Okay, so all right, so those are a few things that I wanted to show you guys on the website. Okay, play around on here, figure stuff out. Also on Explore, you can see things like about our trip. How do you earn a trip? Okay, rewards and recognition for you. If you hit Explore, Fast Track Rewards, that's one of the first things I want you guys to click on and go check out. Okay, click on those Fast Track Rewards and do those. They're also in Dash. Okay, so I know you've seen them in Dash if you start working through Dash. Incentive trips. Okay, the trips that we're earning this year, excellence awards, okay, all these different awards. Okay, so you can see right here. All right, I'm gonna take you now into this Evernote. Like I said, this is what I will post with the recording of this so you guys can see it, okay? So first thing, it splits it up here. Okay, so I added the party planner on here and how I write, okay, so you guys can see it. So the party planner, this is what I was just talking about. Either you can print it out or you can order some. But here's what I do on it. Okay, I even gave you guys the link right there. That's how you get to the one to print out if you need to print it out. Okay, so it is right there included. So you do your start party date. You put the last part of the link. Remember, this is first name, last name, date the party starting, 07/11. Okay, so I write that in for them and I can figure it out by their first name, last name, and date the party starting. Okay, so I'll write that in. And then I write on there, invite 200 plus people. I encourage my hosts to get 5 outside orders from people that are not on their Facebook group. Okay, this doesn't mean they're going door to door. This means they're texting out 20 people in their phone the link to shop. Okay, so this is what you're going to see here. Invite 200 plus, 5 outside orders. Okay, now down here, this is the next page. You flip on the back, it has all their host rewards. So this is what a host can get at each level. Party qualifies when it's $200. They don't get host rewards until it's $200. But here's the big thing. Don't tell them all they have to do is get to 200 in order to get the rewards, because guess what's going to happen? They're only going to get to 200 to get those rewards, okay? So that's why I put on here our goal, because this is about what my party average is, $800 to $900, okay? So it gives them a goal to reach for. This month, you are going to tell them our goal is $650, because that's when they get the extra $100, and that's when they can get that air fryer. Every single party, $650, okay? So I put arrows, I put check it out, and I star this host kit credit coupon. Okay, this is the host can use 25 or 50 of their free towards their kit. Okay, some of you may have signed up with this coupon. Okay, this is a conversation starter. Okay, here's the other things I include in the kit. In my packet. So I include a party planner. I include one host special, one guest special, an opportunity brochure about the business, and then one catalog. Okay, so that goes in my packet. And if you see here, send packet 2 weeks before party starts. Now, if your first parties are coming up this next week, you obviously don't have 2 weeks. You're just going to get them in the mail and get it to them, okay? But the reason I put 2 weeks before, okay, is if that packet is sitting there on their desk or where their mail is or whatever, it's a constant reminder that they have a packet coming up. You know, they have a party coming up just by seeing that packet sitting there. So I like to send it as early as possible, just as a reminder they have a party, okay? And so that's why I put send 2 weeks before the party starts. Now, here is what I send, okay? Now, I have a piece of paper that I print out every single week. This tells me Monday through Friday what I need to do in my business. I have one for new consultants too. Okay, so the things that you see on here, like Monday, my Monday says send out future host text right on here. And I send this text, so like I said, you're going to have this document, so you can copy this wording. Something else you can do that makes it easier for you is you can go in here and you can send it to yourself. So I will go send a new message. I'm going to send Melody Harper a message. There I am. I'm going to paste it. Now I go into my phone because it's on my phone now. And I copy this wording and I put it in a note that says weekly schedule. I put Monday and I copy this text and it says send host text. And I put the text that I'm supposed to send. So I don't have to come in here and I don't have to find the wording. I already copied it and pasted it. So if you go through this virtual party schedule one time and say, okay, I need to send this text to my host, copy it, send it to myself, put it on my phone as a note under which day. Okay, so any of the wording that I'm sending, I copied it in a note to myself. That's how I stay organized with what I'm supposed to be sending each day. So between this paper that you can print out and you can check off when you did it, and you have it in your phone as a reminder, guys, I taught a national conference. I've taught 3 years. I've taught time management classes. Okay, so it's just different things like this. When I sit down at my desk, I don't sit down and go, oh gosh, what do I need to do today? I feel so overwhelmed with everything because I know exactly what I need to do today. It's written down on this paper. And I just check it off as I go. And I love doing check marks. Boom, done, boom, done. I love that feeling, okay? So you have this checklist. You have it right here in front of you. You have this document. You can just pull it up on your computer and just have it there, okay? It'll tell you what to do each day. So we send our host this text. I try to have a phone call with every single one of my hosts, okay? And the reason being, and those of you that have hosted for me know this, okay? The reason I like to do that is because it's just something about talking to the host. Even if it's 5 minutes, they understand they need your participation in the party. That inviting 30 to 40 members is super important, okay? And that is our goal, okay? And you can talk to them about, hey, we want our party to get to 650 because do you have your eye on that air fryer? If you do, that's where it has to get, okay? I want you to get that extra 100 and free, so 650 is our goal. Guys, yesterday I had a party that was at 440, okay? It was over. It was 2 days over. It was past 4th of July, okay? And she was still trying 650. By golly, she ended up at $800 today, okay? Because she was determined to get to that 650. And that's what usually happens. They will end up flying past the 650 and hit $700 or $800, okay? But you've got to have the host that is determined because they want that air fryer. They want that extra, okay? So be sure that they know those things, okay? So if you're like, well, I don't know what to say to these hosts, scroll down to the very bottom of this document. At the very bottom, here it is, host coaching call. I give you the exact things that I go over on this call. Okay. Okay. I asked them, did they get a packet? We're starting your party on July 11th. First 2 days are going to be pre-party posts and making sure that all the guests are ready for it to start. And then Monday is when it kicks it off. I will add you to the party on Thursday. Guess what? Thursday on here, it says add your host to the party. Okay. And once you are in the party, I want you to click that invite button and slowly add 150 to 200 people. I just make this 200. Okay. We will see how many you get by using that invite button on Thursday and Friday. If you are not at 30 to 40 members yet, I will send you a message on Friday that you can post on your personal timeline, letting all your friends know that they're having a Pampered Chef party. Now, if they're still not this here, I tell them, you know, if we need to add some more, I will have a message that I can send you and you can send out to your 50 closest friends. Okay, so that's what number 2 is. Number 3 is really important. The best way we can make your party successful is to be present and commenting. I don't expect you to be in your party all day, but if you can go in a few times a day and comment on every post in some way, this will really help with the participation in your party. Since they're your friends and not mine, when you comment, they're more likely to see the post and notification in their newsfeed. Okay, I say this to every one of my hosts. Okay, you are going to get a 50% off item from everyone that books from your party. If you get 3 bookings from your party as a thank you from me, I'm going to add a new summer product, or I'm going to give you free shipping, or I'm going to give you a recipe book that's $2. You don't have to tell them that. You can say, I'm going to give you a recipe book. Okay. I don't know if you still get those in your kits. You guys still get recipe books in the Season's Best in your kits? Okay. So you can say, if you get 3 bookings, I will give you a recipe book. It's free to you right now because you have some in your kit. Okay. You don't have to necessarily pay anything yet. Okay. I pay a little more. Guys, I've been doing this 8 years. Okay. If they get 3 bookings, I'm willing to pay a little bit in order to, get more bookings. So if you could comment on all the posts about bookings, encouraging your friends, and be looking for 3 friends you think would make great hosts. Okay. This is another important thing. Number 5, I tell them. So this is on Thursday. Guess what? On Thursday, it's on here to do this. Okay. On the second to last day of the party, I'm going to send you a message that I want you to forward on to everyone that's a member of your party. It's a reminder that tomorrow's the last day to place your order. I'll be able to tell when you send this message because people will start ordering. Also, I'm going to challenge you to get 5 outside orders from friends that are not on Facebook. Text the link to order to people on your phone that you think would like to order. Even sometimes when you invite people to your Facebook party, that doesn't mean they remember to place an order. I mean, how many of you honestly have been invited to parties? You're like, oh man, I really need to jump in there and place an order. Party's done. You're like, dang it, forgot to order from that party. Okay. If that link is not slapping me in the face, I'm going to forget about it. Okay, that's the same way with the people in your host parties. Your host has to be sending them the link. They will forget. Okay, so this is super important. Last thing I say, did you see that kit credit coupon in your packet? Have you ever thought about doing something like Pampered Chef? They may say no. They may say, I don't know, never thought about it. They may say, I've tried every other company and I've been horrible at all of them. Okay, they may have all different things to say. But this is a conversation starter. And then you can say, well, just watching the party this week, if it's something that interests you, I would love to tell you more. Okay, this is the first time I talk to my hosts about the business. Okay, then I'm watching them in the party. They're great. Their friends love Pampered Chef. I'll say, oh my goodness, your friends obviously love Pampered Chef. You've been an amazing host. I really think you'd be great at this. Okay, then you can talk to them about that kit credit coupon. Well, we can use 25 or 50 of your free towards the kit, you know, if you are interested. Okay, there's a few different things you can say throughout their party. Okay, and as you're closing up, you can say, you know, have you thought anything more about it? Would you like to use that kit credit coupon? Okay, I talk with every host, because if you don't, even if they say no, okay, if you don't, and at some point they say yes, or they need money, if you haven't talked to them about it, guys, they're not going to come back to you. If they're interested in Pampered Chef, they're going to go on the Pampered Chef website and they're going to look for a random consultant. Or they're going to go sell whatever their friend is that, you know, they see having success. Okay, so be sure that you talk to each host about this. All right, so that's the call. Okay, then I'm going to walk you through a few of these things within the party. Okay, so we did the call. We add, on Thursday, we add the host to the party. Okay, on Friday, if they don't have 30 to 40 members, here's what I say. Okay, post this on your personal Facebook wall. It just is something that says, hey, I'm having a Pampered Chef party. Here's the link if you want to join. Okay, trying to get a few more people this way. This is their Facebook group link, and I'll show you guys that in a second. Saturday, okay, if I have 3 to 4 parties going that week, okay, I'm going to add my hosts to the same message group together. Then I'm going to say in there, so anytime they get 30 members, 40 members, I'm going to say, yay, Brittany's got 30 members. Woohoo, way to go, Brittany. Post a GIF or a GIF, whatever you want to call it. And you say, you go, girl. You know, you're posting things like that in there. This is the very first post that I do. Hey, ladies, or if there's gentlemen in there, obviously you're going to change it, okay? This just talks about the expectations and the things of the party. It reminds them everything you said on that call, it's a reminder, okay? So you're posting this in there. You have all your hosts for that week are in the same message group together. Okay, when they get their first order, woohoo, Pam got an order. Yay, let's give a shout out for Pam. Yay, Rachel, she hit the 200 level. It's a party. She got her first order. Woohoo. Those are the kind of things. It's interaction. It's encouraging. When the other hosts see, well, Sally over here has already got $500. I better step up my game. Okay, you're not saying that to them, but that's what they're seeing when Sally's party is exploding over here and she's got all these orders. They may even say, hey, can we be added to Sally's party to see what she's doing? Okay, so it just pushes your host. It helps encourage them, and it helps them see what they need to be doing in the party. Okay, so I added my host to message group, and this is the first post I say. Okay, then I also say to if I see my party doesn't have 30 yet, okay, it's Saturday, they have below 20. Okay, I'm telling them, hey, I see that you have 23 members right now. I want to see if we can get to that 30 to 40. Okay, so I'm going to have them go into their party, and let's see here. I'm going to have them go. This is my party that just finished up here. Okay, so I'm going to have them go into the party and I'm going to say, click on your members. Click on those faces. From their phone, they just click on the people's faces. Okay, and I want you to click on the invited and see how many did they invite. They invited 189. I got 38. Okay, so then they can go on their phone. Under invited, they can click and it says send a reminder. I'm not going to click send a reminder because this party's over. But they just click send a reminder, go the next one. Send a reminder, go the next one. And it goes through all these people that invited and they have not seen it yet. It sends them a reminder. Okay, so if they still don't have 30 to 40, I have them, here's the wording. Okay, it says, you know, I want you to click on it, pull up the 134 that have accepted, invited them. Okay, do it from your phone. Okay, here's what I send them. Okay, so if Saturday, Sunday, they still don't have it, they're sending some reminders. Or if you have the time and you're piddling on your phone and you want to send them a reminder, you can send a reminder too. All right, so pre-party post Saturday and Sunday. Party runs Monday through Friday. So Saturday to Monday, as people are joining, I tag my guests. Okay, so I go in here. Let me go back to, okay, see how I have one new member because I tagged them all. One of them probably joined at the end. So if you click write post, it tags, it's only going to tag one. But if all 38 of these were tagged at some point. Okay, so we've got everyone tagged. Then I go in here and I just copy this. I clean out, I delete that part. Okay, I say welcome to the party, tag them all, and then I post some GIF. This is usually the GIF that I pick. If you just type in, if you click on GIF and you put in fun week ahead, there it is. Okay, or you can just do welcome. Okay, and that's going to pull up, well, if it does the rest of it, there we go. Okay, and you can pick something like that. Okay, so I type that out and I tag them. Okay, so I do that kind of just as they're joining throughout the weekend. Go in there, hit that right post, say something, welcome to the party, and then welcome them. Okay, so another thing that you can do, okay, is just get to know the people a little bit. If you have the option, I want you guys to check this out. This little triangle drop box right here, look and see if you have where it says switch to new Facebook. Okay, I only switch to new Facebook if I want to send them a message. So watch what happens when I switch to new Facebook. It's going to look different. And I don't like all of the things about it, so that's why I switch back and forth, okay? So here, let me find one where there's a comment. Okay, so like here, thank you so much for ordering. See how it says message right here? Okay, if you click message, this message will go straight to their inbox. It does not go to that weird one that where they have to go find it, click in it, never see it. This one goes straight. And I know that because as soon as I send these messages, they usually respond. Okay, so I'll go into the party before it starts and I'll just say, hey, thanks so much for being in here. I really appreciate you joining the party. Can't wait to party with you this week. Something super simple like that. What that does is it just opens up the conversation and helps you get to know them a little bit. If you don't have this option to switch to new Facebook, okay, if it's not there, because not everyone has it, okay? If you don't have it, I'm going to show you a couple things. What you could do in that welcome post, you know, this one that we just talked about, you could add on here, send me a message with your favorite Pampered Chef product for 50 tickets. And it tags everyone in this post. So then they can message you, hey, my favorite Pampered Chef product is the Batter Bowl. Love that thing. I've had it forever. You can say, oh my goodness, I love the Batter Bowl too. That's one of my favorite products. How do you know the host? Oh, she's my sister. Oh, that's awesome. You know, you're getting that conversation going. So then what happens? Now you want to talk to them about a party. Well, you contacted them and talked to them before you wanted to ask them about hosting a party. Now you built a relationship with them. Okay. So those are a couple different things. If you have new Facebook, it will allow you to message them from a comment. If you don't, then put something where they message you. Okay. So on Tuesday, I do my host coaching calls for the parties coming up. Yes, I have parties going on right now, but these are parties coming up, my parties for the next weekend. So I do a reminder. So on this sheet, it's going to talk about my current parties and my parties coming up, both of them. Okay. So I remember I still need to contact the people that are starting parties soon too. All right. So Wednesday, this is a way that you can have the host message people to see if they would be interested in a party. Okay. I typically have them do that after this though. So I will have them usually do this part on Thursday or later on the day on Wednesday. Okay. But I usually will post this first. So I will copy this wording and it just says, let's help them get a free gift from me. All you have to do is book one of these fun online parties. You're going to get free half price. Plus Chelsea's going to get a 50% off item for your party. Who's in? If they don't have any parties booked, this is the one I'm copying. They have a party booked already. This one, 2 parties booked, 3 parties booked. So what I will do, I have on here on Wednesday, it says, you know, post, booking image, and tag the host. It's on here, okay? I will take a picture of it and I will send it to the host and I will say, hey, I just put in this, I just did this post. Can you please go tag 3 or more of your friends in it? Remember, you know, we're trying to get 3 bookings from this party. Okay, this will help get some of those bookings. And I watched this post. Did they tag? Did those people say, sure, I'll do one? Did they say anything? Okay, if those people didn't say anything, then I can send them a message. Okay, so I watch it. Here's another post where they can message you, like if you don't have that new Facebook, this is a post you can do where they message you the answer. So they send you their 5 items from the grocery store. Okay. And then when they send that, I say, oh yeah, you get 25 tickets. Thanks so much for playing. I love all your participation. You've been great in the party. It just starts a conversation. Okay. This is a way to start a conversation if you don't have that option to message from the comments. So Thursday, day before the party ends, here is the message that I have them send out. So I send this to them first. I will come in here. I will copy this. I will go into my host for those parties, okay? And I will message them that first. Then I give them their Pampered Chef link to order. This is their order. So they send out, tomorrow's the last day for a Pampered Chef party. I'd like to place an order. You can click on this link. Thanks so much for being a part of my party. Okay. And they're sending this out to every single member in the party. Every member. So basically they're going in here. They're clicking on their members. Then they're going to go in here. Obviously it's going to look different. I just view their profile. Send a message. Okay. Then they're going to go back to the next person and do it again. Okay. Until every member has got the same message. Okay. Here's another thing that you can do. You can post what's on your wish list. You can do this image and say, hey, what's on your wish list? 25 tickets for answering below. This is a good one to send a message from. Okay. Hey, I see that you want the quick cooker on your wish list. It's amazing, a game changer. I use mine all the time. Why don't we host a party? You'll be able to get it for free or 50% off. And in addition, free, you'll earn 2. It's super easy. Jamie gets a booking credit too. What do you think? How do you respond to those that comment with their wish list item, but you can't message or hasn't ordered yet? Okay, comment on their comment with, why don't we have an online party with your friends so that we can get it for free or 50% off? It's super easy. Okay, and you're just going to put that comment under their comment if you don't have a way to get a hold of them. Okay, another thing, this is what I do on Friday, last day of the party. I go into everyone that has commented and copy this. Then I go in here and I start going through the party. I get out my notebook. Okay, I get out my notebook, wherever it is right now. Okay, get out my notebook. I write down who I messaged because, guys, if you go through here, let's see. Okay, let's say, oh, I already switched back. Well, if I was still in Facebook and the other one, it would say message right here. So I would go, I would write down Cheryl Nelson, and then I would copy it, paste it, send the message. Then Kathy Pingleton. Then I already put those 2. So then I would go to the next thing. Okay, anyone that played this, then I would go to the next one. Okay, so I will go through here and I will message the people that are commenting, participating, but Kathy Pingleton, she commented a lot. I don't want to send a message to Kathy Pingleton 15 times. So I need to write Kathy's name down so I don't message her again, okay? Because you can't see if you previously sent her a message from the comment, okay? So I don't want to send her the same thing over and over again. So that's why I keep track of who I sent a message to. Okay, so closing up, you could always make a video and save it, thanking the guests. The party's going to close here. Booking, talk about booking a party, interest in becoming a consultant. Okay, you can always do the closing video. You saw this party extended. I usually extend every single one of my parties to get some more orders. This party ended up over 1,200. I extended it. Okay, we got more orders. And here's a reminder to talk with every host about the business again. Okay, that's super important. Okay, so be sure that you are mentioning it to the host again. Okay, so it is 8:30. I have to jump off here to get on that other call. Okay, but I will post this recording and I will post this link. Okay, and if you guys have any additional messages, you can just shoot me a message. Sound good? All right, guys, thanks so much for being on here. I appreciate it, and you guys have a great evening.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
See you guys.
It's like those